Welcome back to Tabletop Nerdcast. I am Mike, and I will be your GM this evening for our second session of the evening for those that are part of the stream. For those of you that are not part of the stream, last time on Galactic Youth. I'm trying to screw with my players here.
Yeah, Tony's cupcakes! How deep does the cupcake hole go?
Oh, Mom, I need the recipe, Mom.
For those of you that don't know what just took place, go back and watch the last episode because we introduced
the security company, after the security cameras, we're at the cupcake.
We introduced an NPC
Papers.
that was meant to be nothing more than comic relief, and in true RPG fashion, that is where my players went. So we're going to roll with it.
The best part is right before the session started, we literally talked about this very thing. And he still put it in front of us.
Yes, I did. I wanted to see if they could ignore the carrot, and they couldn't.
We could.
Well, we could ignore a carrot, but not the cupcakes.
Not the cupcake.
Red velvet cupcakes are my
does
favorite.
he have carrot cake cupcakes, too?
Just red velvet.
You might have to ask. I don't know. All right, so
He'll get mad at you if you ask more than once.
you guys were standing on this street corner. Tony is way off in the distance now, heading down the block, and the security guards have walked off, and they're probably a good couple hundred meters away from you while you started to have your initial conversation. So we're going to pick back up in where you're at with that conversation and let you kind of hash out what you think your next objective is going to be, or what you would like to do, how much you would like to track Tony Cupcake.
Oh, there's no other story. I told you, I'm going to the grave with this bad boy.
And here I thought Admiral's snack bar was going to be the main thing.
We haven't forgotten with him. Remember, I'm trying to track Tony to find his smuggler. There's a reason to my madness. Odds are primary.
I just want the recipe.
And go.
Well, Mom,
I can't go. Who knew Tony Cupcake was going to be such a smash?
Mom, we're supposed to be tracking the Black Sun. I'm not sure where to turn. Unless he's selling cupcakes to the Black Sun.
If Tony is smuggling resources,
But he might not be, man. He could have brought...
do you have another lead, Moringa?
Not really. I'd like to find out more about the security company.
Then follow that. I will follow Tony.
Well, I want to find the recipe for the cupcakes.
Oh my gosh.
I do.
Then give up on the security company and let's go. Tony has a ship. It's a cargo ship
Yeah.
in the landing bay on this level, I believe. We can follow him there tonight. Steal the cupcake recipe.
I don't want to steal his recipe.
And the card. Find out.
16 conflicts.
Find out how he's getting his resources. Because I don't think even with a large cargo ship that you could safely store the resources he would need for 4 months worth of cupcakes.
Seems a little shitty.
With no worry.
Does he work on the weekends? Because that could increase if he's not working on the weekends.
I don't think.
I would like to interject.
Grain.
I would like to interject something, and I'm just simply going to say this for a mathematical purpose. How many metric tons
Well, sure.
is a bag of flour?
No, I know.
I get you, but you need more than
I
just
work in a restaurant. Yeah, so you need some red dye.
You need
and
sugar,
some-
you need eggs, you need all kinds of things. Listen, I'm a baker.
Right.
Milk. Like, where's he getting milk? There are no cows on Coruscant.
We don't know what his recipe is. He could be grinding up...
You ate the same cupcakes I did. Those things were fluffy as heck.
Well, blue milk is having a shortage, so yeah, obviously he's not getting blue milk.
There are no cows. There's no dairy on Coruscant. Where's he getting materials to make something like this?
What is he doing with all that money?
Yeah, he makes some good cash.
Especially if he brought all of his resources.
So deep.
Conspiracy.
We have no idea how deep this cupcake conspiracy runs.
I'm sorry. Tony Cupcake, walking down the hall, walking down the street, and an RPG flies in from the side. No more Tony Cupcake.
Okay, now we find his ship. And he's gone. We can take the recipe.
Suddenly, the Holonet is projecting the fact that the docks have blown up. It's a rebel attack. How else do I need to close
The
this off?
GM goes.
Listen up, Disney.
Wanted Tony dead. We must find out.
It's a security company. The only debris that you find from the missile has a security company logo on it.
Okay.
And it was shaped like a giant carrot.
Oh, sweet.
I quit.
All right, man. We had a job to do, man. We can't just.
Man.
I want the recipe, but we still got the job to do.
Oh, freaking God. I'm drugs right now.
I need to find a computer to hack into.
Well,
so where do I think would be the closest computer that I think I could get access to? I want to get in and, because there's probably public, library computers somewhere that I can get in to get data.
Well, it's a residential block, so or area. So there is. I will just say that there's probably some data terminals and other things that are around, but they're probably going to be very limited in what access that they have. So you can try.
Okay.
You can definitely try.
I'm going to give that a shot. I just want to find out more information about the security company.
Okay.
How long they've been in business, where they've been.
you said they've got land speeders that go by every once in a while?
Well, there's just general traffic that's going by, but most of what you've seen from the security company is foot patrol.
Okay.
All right, so how difficult is my role?
All right. You're going after just trying to get general information about the security
General
company?
information, and then I'm going to dig deeper.
All right. So if you're starting off with the general information, I will say that it is an easy check. Just because what you're trying to get is kind of that surface. This is what the Holonet has on typing in a name. It's kind of like
Gotcha.
Googling a security company.
Now I'm going to want a
company
little
name.
deeper than that.
Well, I mean, you got to start somewhere, right?
Right. Okay. 2 triumphs. Just kidding.
Wait a minute. I was about to take the damn dice tray.
I got 2 success.
The butler did it. It's over.
It's over. It's all done.
2 success, 2 advantage.
Okay. He had the candlestick, and it was in the library.
With Tony.
With a cupcake.
All right. So what did you get in your roll
2
again?
success, 2 advantage.
Okay.
Tony's cupcake.
So I will let you take those advantages and hold those on for a
Where
boost
is this
for your
library?
next check as you start to dig deeper. Okay.
Okay.
So please set aside a blue boost die for your next check. All right. So that said, what you find out is that the name of this security company, because you type in security company in this level, and there's a couple that come back, but the company logos are pretty bright as day, right? And the one that kind of matches what you guys were seeing is a company called West End Security. For those of you that played the old D6
yes.
game,
No, I
that is a
gotcha.
throwback.
Yeah, we got the book somewhere up here.
So,
Right here.
right? Okay. So, as you kind of find out that on this level they do have a corporate headquarters, but they are just a general contract security company, and they specialize in corporate securities. So whether that corporate security is for a office building, whether it's for some residential commercial high rises, or whether that's for businesses as far as like they have the main contract for the mall that's around. They have a couple of contracts like with the docking facilities on on this level. So they have a couple of key contracts. They're very proud that they're like the #1 security level or security company on this in this zone.
Okay.
So
Now,
that's the surface. That's the surface search.
Okay, so now I want to dig a little deeper.
All right. Exactly what kind of deeper are you trying to get after?
Are they connected to the Black Sun?
No, that's a pretty deep search,
I want to find out,
especially for public records.
Yeah. The owners, basically, are they affiliated with any other corporations? Some contacts, and do they have government contacts?
Okay. So this is going to be a average check, and I am going to upgrade once.
Can I assist him?
You're chasing cupcakes.
Can I assist him by saying, well, no, I'm with you right now.
I know.
Can I assist him by saying that the research facilities that my parents used to work for, they wouldn't always hire these guys, but from time to time they would, when they were on missions outside of the normal office spaces in the government buildings.
I think that's a bit of a
they would hire
stretch.
these
I'm going to say that's a bit of a stretch because this security company is down on these lower levels, and you're like 13. You're on level like 1300 versus the 15 to 1600, which is the areas that your parents would have worked in up near the current surface.
Okay.
So it would be a different type of security forces that would be throughout these different zones.
Okay.
So I would say that would be a bit of a stretch to try and create that connection.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to be able to give, like, not that I know a ton about it, but just to give a boost.
Well, he's already sitting on
His
multiple
roll.
boosts at this point.
Gotcha.
I don't think he's going to struggle with this roll.
So it's an average roll upgrade, or
It was an average upgraded once.
Despair, huh?
Okay.
Yep.
Boost wouldn't have helped anyway.
I got a despair. I am successful.
Okay. So you will be successful on determining whether or not they have government contracts.
And the despair counts as a failure too, right? Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
Does anybody else know where they're going because it was looking for government contracts?
So, and 3 advantage.
Okay. So I think, and I'm going to narrate the 3 advantage because the 3 advantage is very high amount of advantage. I think the moment that you start to get this information, you kind of, something distracts you and you turn your head, and all of a sudden you get this red flash out of the side on the screen. That would be confidential information. The security forces or the local police on this level have been notified that you are attempting to go after restricted level information. So you've turned to the side here. See, they're not really getting, in your view, they're not really getting a picture of your face. They're kind of getting the side, almost the back of your head. So
Put Aaron's behind you like this.
So what would you like to do, knowing that you now have been, this terminal has notified you that the local police have been notified that you're digging for restricted
Let's go find
information?
Tony. So, did I get any more information before that?
So the information that you were
Because I was
going to
successful.
get, yes, that's thank you for reminding me. The information that you were able to get is that there are different levels of government that's involved at each particular level of the underworld here. So there's almost like a governor that's kind of set up for each one of these city levels, okay? And that the governor himself pushes all competition out of the local government. He's not even taking bids from these other security companies. He's primarily and exclusively using this one security company. So you can assume, and this is what you would assume, that all government facilities are being monitored by this security company.
Man, this guy's running.
Slowly backing away.
Yeah, I think we should move somewhere else. Let's head out. So we rapidly, nonchalantly move, eating our cupcakes.
Nonchalantly move eating your cupcakes.
Scooting away.
So how nonchalantly are we? Are we just walking away and then like bolting into a dead sprint around an alley, or are we just kind of walking around trying to blend into the crowd? I would like to know.
I am at least 5 meters away from him. Side of face, front of face, Nautilin's still pretty easy to recognize.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we probably need to find an alley. How far are we from Akbar's? No, we
Not terribly far.
Within a couple blocks, tops.
okay. Now, did it had full front glass windows? Or
Yes, it did.
is there a business that doesn't? That is in the area?
You can make one up, yes.
Okay,
There'd
so-
definitely be a business that doesn't have a window front.
Okay, we're gonna find. I think we should find one of those, and I think we should find some place to get out of view for a while.
You definitely should.
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, I'm gonna go find some business and go hang out in there for a little while.
All right, so I'll let you figure out what kind of business you walk into, but just kind of have it make sense. Is everybody going with him, or are you guys doing something different?
Has Tony come back?
No, Tony has not come back.
Is he going his normal route?
You saw him go down the street. The only one that would know his normal route
Oh, yeah.
would be Aaron.
Do you think he's coming back?
I don't know. I will go wait for him, and perhaps then I can also watch what the police do.
And you guys, as you're backing out of the area and kind of walking around a little bit further, and you're going back down that direction. You've kind of already kind of turned tail and booked out of here, Maranga. So you see a couple of what looks like, and I'm not going to call them they don't look like standard cops, but it looks like almost like a full leather suited individual that has a complete face mask that blocks all vision of what type of species they are. They're just humanoid.
We've seen them before. We've seen this before, haven't we?
Yes, you have. So, you guys would recognize this as common knowledge. Any of the lower levels of Coruscant, the police force is usually of an alien species, but because they're trying to maintain and human mix, because they're trying to maintain the fact that they're looking at balance, they don't want aliens or humans to feel like they're being targeted because there's an alien or a human that's trying to arrest them. So the police force is covered in this almost like standard leather tactical gear from head to toe, and you can't even see what kind of person that they are. They all have the same body type of build. It's just this humanoid look. So you would recognize them as the local police.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So they're kind of looking around. You see them, if you're peering back a little bit, you're seeing them kind of poke at the machine, trying to see if they can pull up images. And you can't see much beyond that unless you were to go back and try and get close to them.
And how many are there? 2?
2.
We can take them.
See, the leather boys are over there checking us out.
So where would you guys, or where would y'all be going?
So I went back to the corner to see if he was coming back.
Okay, to Tony?
Yeah.
The original corner?
Uh-huh.
Or are you going down anywhere on the
I'm
pathway?
going to
you
the
went first?
original corner. I figure enough time has passed that he should be rounding right
All right,
about.
so you're kicking back on the corner, and we'll say this whole process takes about a half an hour for him. So he's trying to give the security company enough time to be able to move through. So it's a little cat and mouse game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dewey, what are you doing?
Well, I probably we're going to go with Moringa here because he seems to get into more trouble than usual. So I'm going to go ahead and back him up just in case.
All right, so what kind of shop did you find yourself in?
It's
Massage parlor.
they
Please don't make me spec out a Coruscant massage parlor in the underworld.
Fitting it.
Please, can we?
In a residential area.
they sell exotic spices and
This came to
just things for cupcakes, but they
Spices, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
they basically sell exotic spices, perfumes, hard to get things.
All right. So their exotic spice food rack is pretty much bare and picked over
Right.
at this point in time.
That's kind of what I.
Okay.
But
But the rest of the store, we'll go with that. All right. So what are you doing while you're in there? you know, obviously a store owner is going to come up to you. Hey, what can I do for you?
Man, you don't have no spices, man. I was hoping maybe I'd find some.
Oh,
down
nobody's
here.
got any spices
I
around
know,
here.
that's why I'm hitting every shop. And you know, any shops that got anything.
Not on this level.
Oh man.
Now, the rich people up top, I think they still got stuff.
Of course they do. They get everything. That's why they doesn't make it down here.
You know, down here we can't make a living anymore.
Yeah, my parents have a restaurant. They keep sending me farther and farther out trying to find stuff.
Well, the longer this blockade goes on, the less likely we are to have anything. So,
God, there's some way to get around this damn blockade.
you know, and I'm sorry, but perfume doesn't sell so good when people don't have any money.
True, but if they don't have soap, then
You
they
need
might
perfume?
I think I smell pretty good, don't you?
He might.
Kind of fishy.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
Please sell him some type of perfume.
I like that.
And you? No, you just got problems.
I
I got a whole rack of things for you.
Man, I noticed the lights keep going out around here too.
It happens a couple of times every day.
Nothing big, doesn't bother you.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. You know, I mean, it's not like they go completely out. It's just kind of fade a little bit, and then they're right back up. I just, you know, I assume it's probably whatever's going on with the whole blockade and the Empire and the rebellion and the whole nonsense with everybody fighting and, you know, I mean, we're just down here trying to live lives, right?
I know, but security, golly, I come in this district. There's security guards everywhere. I don't see that.
Oh, it's
anywhere.
always been that way.
Has it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, because I don't see that anywhere else, man.
That's why we're one of the safest districts. How have you been down here? How much crime have you seen since you've been down here?
I saw some guys messing with the terminal down.
Yeah, but how fast did the cops react?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
So,
I don't know.
it's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. All right, so that's kind of going back and forth. What would you, what are you trying to get to with what you want to do here?
I'm just trying
Just
to
kinda
waste
laying low?
time. Yeah, just laying low, just talking to him about
Alright.
the differences and if he has any, any idea where I can find any kind of spices or,
Well, he doesn't have any idea where you can find any kind of spices and other than going up top.
Yeah.
So
They frown on my type up there.
they frown on everybody's type up there, unless you're wearing an Imperial uniform. And so we're going to screen wipe from there and come back over here to Aaron, who's standing over in the corner. And you kind of see from down around the corner, here comes this bright pink cardigan.
It's like seeing heaven.
And you hear it. It's Tony's Cupcakes! And he kind of comes back over to the corner and goes, what are you still doing here? I told you the cupcakes were good. You want more, don't you?
I sure do.
How many more can I get you?
Give me another half dozen.
Let's see how many I got
How
left
many
down in
credits
here.
you got?
He lifts open the top and he takes a look and he goes,
Most of my starting credits.
I'm down to, I only got about a dozen left today. So you want the full dozen? Because I'm ready to call it a day. I don't need to have these jerk-offs over here pushing me around any further.
Sure, I'll take the full dozen.
All right, I'll even cut you a deal this time because I'm ready to get out of here for the day. I don't need them coming over here and messing with my card anymore.
Excellent.
All right, and again, you notice comlinks are dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much does he charge me for the full dozen?
So he only charges you for the half dozen.
Excellent. I pay him the 30 credits.
All right. So he pulls out the same scanner and he swipes your card and he takes the 30 credit payment. And he's like, you sure seem to like old Tony's Cupcakes. I'm glad I came out here.
I took them to some friends and they immediately scoffed them down. And now I'm British, not French.
Have you been French? I thought you were German.
Yeah, no.
It's because he totally screwed it up.
I gave them to some friends and they immediately scarfed them down. And
Well, that's the way it usually goes with old Tony's Cupcakes.
I figured I'd bring you back
And
some more.
every time he says Tony's Cupcakes, it elevates his voice. Just
Tony's cupcakes!
Tony's Cupcakes!
no, he's just like, it's like he's trying to be like the like a town crier at that point. Tony's Cupcakes. He's trying to advertise himself, right?
So you ever had? And I would hear him down the street.
You're only a couple doors
Yeah.
down. You'd probably hear Tony's Cupcakes.
Oh, you hear it? I hear that. I'd ask the owner.
Music to my ears.
Have you ever had those You ever had his cupcakes, man?
Of course, I've had a couple of his
They're
cupcakes.
good. How long's he been here?
Hey, he's only been here a couple months, but that man, I don't know what he's putting in those cupcakes, but it's like spice.
Where does he get the supplies?
I don't ask.
No,
I'm not in the
understand.
same business.
Yeah, yeah, man, because he's got to get them somewhere.
I never really bothered to talk to him. I just buy a cupcake,
You
come
don't
back
know
down here
anybody
around my
around here
shop.
that know where I could get some supplies, because the restaurant's really struggling.
All I can tell you is, I don't know. I'm not in the food service industry.
Yeah.
The only thing
fair
that I
enough.
had is these exotic spices, and that's it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You know, other than that, I got some stuff over here as far as some clothes. I got some stuff over here that's as far as, trying to get some electronics and some gear and some things along those lines. I got some Holonet projectors, that kind of stuff.
You gotta
I'm just
branch
trying to
out.
make some money.
Yeah, you gotta branch out when times are tough.
Around here, everybody's got to come to a shop, and we tried this whole concept of we wanted to call it Walmart, but it didn't work out for us.
Yeah, see, you need a really good name.
Because
Like
on every
Slime
single
Gems.
wall, there's something that you can buy. So we,
It's a mart. Yeah,
Yeah?
I get
Alright.
it. That's beautiful.
All right, let's not chase that one. Please don't chase that one.
Cupcakes and spices. Oh, goodness.
All right.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna go see if he's got some more cupcakes.
All right.
I
Well,
will-
if you ever need anything,
I
just if you ever need some clothes, or you ever need some of this perfume, or you need some deodorants or something like that, or hey, maybe you got the missus and she wants the perfume, and you got something special coming. Just come on back, and we'll take care of you.
Fair enough. I appreciate it.
So I'm gonna let you guys leave on that one.
Okay. So we wander out in the street, and I will communicate with Aaron. Are we clear?
He does not respond because he's sealed by the cupcake cart.
Something's going on. And I'm going to kind of walk till I see where I think he should be.
All right, and as the point in time where you really walk up is where Tony's trying to put the cupcakes over into the container for him, and he hadn't quite handed him over the cupcakes yet, or charged him for it yet at this point. So that's about the point where you guys are kind of getting just into visual range of him.
Okay. And I'm going to walk up and I'm pretend like I don't even know Aaron. And I'm going to go, hey, Tony, you got some cupcakes? Man, I heard about your cupcakes, man. And
I'll tell you what, man, you're going to have to come back tomorrow. This is my last customer of the day, and he just bought all my cupcakes.
dog, he clogged up all your cupcakes?
It's first come, first serve, man. That's all we got.
Tell you what, I will sell you a half dozen of them for, 50 credits.
I don't have 50 credits, man. Do I look
Tony
rich to
cuts you a glance like,
How many swindlers are here?
he's like, and all of a sudden, you can cut Tony in on some of that action, aren't you?
Of course.
Okay, then.
What's going on here?
I think I bought the franchise.
Man, I heard about your cupcakes. I wanted to try.
Well, Tony's cupcakes, they're the best cupcakes around.
That's what I heard.
Straight from Corellia.
My family, we run a restaurant. And
Is it one that I should know of?
now we're on another level. It's slime.
Well, Tony's
gems.
cupcakes are on another level, too.
That's right.
Next level slime gems.
Slime gems. We used to specialize in
Hadn't made it up there. Don't know anything
caviars
about slime
and
gems.
eggs, seafood, eggs, octopus, squid.
So what's this got to do with Tony?
Well, we can't get it. We got to branch out, and they say you've been around here for, I've heard you've been here for a while. You're getting your cupcakes, and we need to branch out.
Well, I brought my stuff
Do
with
you
me in
wanna-
order to be able to make cupcakes.
Yeah, perhaps you'd like.
Anytime a planet's under blockade, you're always going to be able to bring something nice and sweet in, and they're going to sell like crazy.
That's fair enough.
Ask this gentleman right here. You're over here looking for cupcakes.
I'm looking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm looking to branch out though to help to possibly franchise,
I'm not looking for franchises. I'm just looking to sell my cupcakes.
and I'm looking to help my family restaurant.
But if I give you my cupcakes and I sell, if I give you a franchise into my cupcakes, then what does that do to me? I'm sitting here trying to make a living, and if you're selling my cupcakes, I'm not getting the money.
But we're on another level. There's
Don't
no
matter.
way. The people aren't going to go from there to here, but
Oh, you'd be surprised how many people will travel all over the place for Tony's cupcakes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Tony's about to get shot in the head.
But if you change your mind, how would I
one
get in
of
touch
the
with you? What if we make you an offer you
about it.
cannot refuse?
Well, what kind of offer are we talking about here?
I don't know.
Make one so I can refuse it.
Well, we just see him tomorrow, Moringa. He'll have all the cupcakes for us.
Yeah, finally a smart fellow over here.
You sell them for 50 credits for half a dozen?
Absolutely. I am now.
You make a lot of that's some serious jack.
I don't like where this conversation is going. You
I
kind of
know.
quizzing me about what kind of money I'm making on my
No.
cupcakes here.
Oh, no, I'm just...
I might have to start calling some security folks around.
No need
Well,
for
don't
that.
worry, they'll be here soon.
and I'm not trying,
He really got you a sideways glance at that one.
My family's business struggling. I heard about your cupcakes. A lot of people heard about your cupcakes. So mine,
Now,
we
would you
just
like
need
to place a daily order, maybe?
That is possible.
Right? That's why I said Tony's about to get shot.
I'm trying to think of baking references.
We'll possibly see how will we get in touch with you.
you?
How do we get in touch with you? Do we just come here, or do you have any way that I got to talk to my family?
One person gets kicked off each episode.
Come down to the docks on this level, and I'm in docking station A15.
A15.
You'll see my little freighter there, and all you got to do is just hit the button on the outside, and it'll hit the intercom, and I'll be able to talk to you.
That sounds good. I
All right.
appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, now
Wait,
Tony's
that
got to
was
go.
important information. What did he just say?
A15.
A15. We're over here making great British.
Hear it! Hear it!
Dot A15.
Out of all that, something came,
Good God.
So,
I was just about to follow him silently, too.
that's right. So, we've advanced the story.
No.
Not really.
No, I know.
All I'm saying is, Mike, we can just turn this into the great Corellian Bake-Off.
The cupcake bakers.
And each episode, one person gets kicked off. Stewie can go first.
Okay.
Because of these hands, isn't it?
All right. So, we're going to fast forward. Tony has walked away from you, jokers.
I follow him.
We don't need to follow him.
Yeah, we have the doc number.
We have the doc number. And he's expecting me to come.
I do not need multiple episodes. I don't need multiple episodes of Tony.
You already got him.
I know.
Listen, Mike, tell me now. Are we supposed to follow Tony to Dock A15 or not?
Did I give you a doc?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then maybe you should go to the doc.
Then I'm following Tony.
Star Wars Galactic Tony.
I'm following Tony.
You guys are playing like kids. I mean,
I can't follow Tony right now because he would be suspicious if I started following right now.
That's
He just
correct.
said show up at 8:15. So I guess you're going to be on your own again.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to go try to find another computer. Actually, we might better go back to the rebellion.
all right. All right. No, I'm
Cupcakes
good.
and computers.
So, down the block, there is another one of these local terminal setups.
Yeah, I don't want a local terminal. I need to find something that's... I need to find a more, would the rebellion have...
We're screwed. We're just screwed.
No one will win this one.
Well, we know it won't be the Rebel Alliance. They're counting on kids.
We're gonna
They
be
freaking got
18 episodes in, and we're still gonna be, hey, it's Tony!
Can I get the recipe?
Hey,
Oh.
at least we're not chasing prawns. Yeah, there's a TV.
Yeah, there's a
I
TV over there.
I just was trying to knock over his whole...
Oh,
We haven't started the prawns yet. That's why I'm afraid. It's Call of Cthulhu. Cthulhu comes out, you're all dead. Anyway, can we get back to Star Wars?
Is that what we're playing?
Yeah, we're trying. Right now we're playing Candy Crush or something. I don't know.
We need to cut.
I would like to end the episode on a high note. If
Sugar
it's
high?
possible. I don't think it is at this point.
And they're still in the alley.
Okay, so
At this point, I would take 20 minutes of dick jokes versus this. And on that note, we're calling it a session. Guys, if you're on the stream, God bless you, because I don't know what the hell we're doing. I'm sorry. If you're not on the stream, 90% of this episode is possibly getting cut.
At least.
Keep on adventuring.
goodbye. Bye.